Greetings, family. What's going on? Another beautiful morning out here. I don't know what time it is. 4:05. All the way live. But it's right on everything. Everything. Oh man, I don't know why that song be stuck in my head every morning. I put that on everything. It's day 30. I'm excited. This is a milestone. The tundra is still frozen. At least it's not snowing this morning. But that wind, ooh, the hawk is out. Oh my Lord. Oh man. Oh, see, the snow and the temperature ain't that bad. Once the wind start blowing, sweet Jones. But we don't stop. Woo, the hawk is real tonight or today. But you know, I want everybody out there to know that today is day 30, and I done set up so many milestones for myself, you know, to where you have those little rewards along the way to keep you going, you know. And I think that, you know, the importance of having a plan and the importance of being, you know, like involved and being captivated by that plan, like having the plan be intertwined instead of it just being, oh, a big vague thing, oh, I want to lose weight, I'm going to lose weight this year. No, you say, I'm going to do this for this amount of days, I'm going to wake up at this time, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to have this, I'm going to measure this. See, the calculations are so detailed that it forces you to remain focused. That's why you got to be so detailed, because it forces you to remain focused. Every time you eat something, you measure now, you weighing it. Okay, you staying on track all day. Oh, you writing this. Okay, I got to write my affirmations at this time, and this time. Oh, okay, got to get up out of the bed. Got to write my affirmations. Get up, read my Bible. Get up, say my prayers. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused on what you got to do. Stay focused on your greatness, and your greatness will stay focused on you. Preach, preacher. Anyway, let me get this work. It's leg day. We about to get it in. I'm going to see y'all when we done. Holla at y'all. So, I am officially done. I got here at 4:04. It is 7:57. I changed up my cardio at the end. Tried something new. Oh, wait, here it is. Did 2.25 miles, 45 minutes. But legs and everything. So today on the podcast and on the daily coffee, we're gonna talk about how keeping this, how doing it the way that I do it, will keep you going and keep you on track, because the way that I do it keeps me on track, and the way you have to go about it is a specific way because of hold on a second, how you're actually doing it. If you are actually doing it the way that I do it, you can, well, we're going to explain it. This is a key to how we get and keep on track, because ultimately we have to. There is no. I usually don't wipe this down because I have a goal to not touch it. But you know, like when I'm actually in my workout, my goal is to not put my hands on the machine. Is to push myself harder and harder every time. Put your hands on the machine. I think of that as cheating. Because you're in real life, you're going to reach out and grab air. You know what I'm saying? You're going to reach out and grab air when you're working out. So I like to do everything that makes my journey as hard as possible. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to keep going, continue to keep working and stuff. So about to get up out of here, man. Been a long one today, a hard one, but a goodie, a hardy but a goodie. I want it to be as hard as possible when I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna get back with y'all on the Greatness Podcast and on the Greatness Podcast and the Daily Coffee. We're gonna talk about the secret to where you can keep yourself on track. Holla at you. YouTube Greatness Podcast family, Daily Coffee family, and Greatness family, wherever you are, welcome to the brand new episode of the Greatness Podcast and the Daily Coffee. If you listen on the podcast, you know that the intro today, or you read the description of this video, what we're going to do today is going to be a key to greatness. It's a new series, a short series that we have. Well, it's not going to be short, but it's a series of shorts that we have. These are not going to be like the traditional podcast. These are going to be short and sweet and hard to beat. The keys to greatness, but they're going to be very, very, very important. Very, very, very important things that we have to do to continue down our path to greatness. So we're going to hop right into it. The first key to greatness, or the first episode of the keys to greatness, is measure everything. And that's your daily coffee. We got to measure everything. The reason we measure everything, I wrote some notes down here. I said, so number one, the reason we measure everything is because if you can see it, if you measure it, you can know if you're improving or not. See, because if you say, I'm going to go for a run today, and you're going to run, and you didn't time to run, you don't know how far you ran, you don't know how fast you ran. I still got this hat on. You don't know how fast you ran, you don't know how far you ran. How can you know if you're getting better? Like I know people say, oh, stop weighing yourself. I weigh myself every single morning. Sometimes multiple times a day. I go use the bathroom. My scale's in the bathroom. I just go hop on it and say, okay. I weigh myself before I go to bed to measure if I've been eating too much, if I've been drinking too much. I say, okay, well, I'm this weight before I go to bed. When I wake up, I'm this weight. Okay, so this is my true weight. This is my weight at the end of the day. See, I'm measuring it. You got to be able to measure. Because if you don't measure it, you won't know if you're improving or not. You say, oh yeah, I've been working on it every day. Okay, well, how many reps did you do? How many sets did you do? How long was your cardio? You don't know. So you're just wandering in the wilderness. You don't know if you're improving or not. You just, I'm going to go every day. You need to be measuring that. Like I said, today is day 30, which is a major milestone. Day 30, whoop, whoop. 30 days in a row. On our path to 121. We're under 100 days left. See what I'm saying? Now my next goal that I'm measuring, I know in the future, I can go 30 days in a row. If I go for 6 days and I want to take a break, I know I'm BSing. So you know what I'm saying? That's how you know you're BSing. Like when I would go and try like a new class or something, I would go in that class. If it's a 60-minute class, I remember I used to take this kickboxing class when I was living in Memphis. And they said, oh, it's 60 minutes. I said, you know what I'm going to do this first time? I'm going to go out here and I'm going to go completely I'm going to push. If I fall out and pass out, I need to know what time. If I fall out and pass out at 48 minutes, okay, I know. At 48 minutes, I need to start pushing myself in the last 12. Right? But if I go hard that whole 60 minutes, and then on Wednesday, I go hard on that 60 minutes that first day on Monday, then the class is on Wednesday and Friday. I go on Wednesday, and I ain't about to pass out at that 60-minute mark, I know I wouldn't BS myself. I know I didn't push as hard as I could. See, because if on the first time you can make it 60 minutes, then you know that
You need to push yourself. There doesn't need to be a 40. You don't need a 15-minute break. You don't need a 3-minute break. Or time yourself. Gauge it. Moving on. And I want to say that I did these shorts, these keys to greatness, because I'm trying to grow myself. I'm very long-winded. I can talk for days, which is a gift that God gave me. So I'm trying to push myself to give you the information only. But I like talking to y'all, so and I'm sure y'all love talking to me or listening to me, because we get good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't rambling. This is good shit. It's good stuff. Sorry. But number 2, I said you can see how hard you're going and keep pushing yourself. We just said that. So you see, I just talk right into it. If you can, like I said, you get on a treadmill and you sprint as hard as you can. Boom, you get off. And you say, whew, that was 13 seconds. Okay, 13 seconds at this speed, at this incline. This speed, this incline for 13 seconds. You have all this information. See, information, the reason you measure everything, because the more information you have, the more progress you can build. The more knowledge you have, the more where you know if you BSing or not, where you know if you're progressing or not, whether you know if you're growing and improving, getting towards your greatness. You know what's working and what's not. You say, okay, I've only been doing 5 minutes on the treadmill and 5 minutes on the Stairmaster, and I have my weight has not moved in the last 3 weeks. I started doing 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after, interval training, high interval, doing different things, and weights dropping like this. New personal best every day. Weights coming off. A pound or 2 a day. What was that? Monday I was 266. This morning I was 263. Never been that low. See what I'm saying? Yesterday 264.4. I keep it here and I keep it in my thing. So, see, I measure everything. I keep it so I know what I'm doing is working and what's not working. Before, why it took me 25 years to do what I did in 6.5, 7 months, is because I wasn't keeping meticulous notes. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't measuring every single thing. I even measured the amount. I measured the ketchup. I get a food scale, which is number 1 on the priority list. You need to get a food scale. Period. Download the Lose It app. Anyway, measures every single thing. Measure your water. Measure your thing. I know this is 64 ounces. I drink 2 of them a day. Measure. I know my cup is 32. I know these things. Set your life up so that you can be successful. And moving into the third and final point, measuring everything keeps you focused, which is what we were always talking about. In between my sets, when I do a set, and I'm working out and I do a set, and I don't keep a watch on my watch. I don't keep a watch on my watch. And keep myself to a strict 60 seconds in between sets. I be on the phone, be scrolling, doing stuff. You get unfocused. I harness my mind and I said, no, I'm gonna focus on at 60 seconds. I'm gonna leave. And how do you know what number it is? I'm not sitting there counting 13, 14, 15. No, you want to know what I do? When I'm done and I look down and I see what second it is in the hour, minutes, and seconds. Let's say it's second, let's pick a number, 34. I say, ooh, because I'm a student of the game of football. I love football. I'm also a football coach. My family is football has been our profession. Playing and coaching. I say, okay, 34 seconds. Ooh, Walter Payton. I think of another 34. His son, Jared Payton, was 34. Another 34. I can't think of another 34. And by the time I try to think of another Hall of Fame number, whatever the number is that comes to my mind, I can look back and say, oh, there's 34. That's how I know. That's how I can keep it in my mind. That's one of the tactics that I use. I try to think of football players. Best football players, football numbers. 7 seconds, ooh, John Elway. Okay, John Elway, Michael Vick. And I'm sitting there thinking like, ooh, okay, John Elway, Michael Vick, Ron Jaworski. See? So, and it keeps my mind, it keeps me engaged and keeps me focused on what I'm doing. So, what I need you to do is I need for you to start measuring everything. Measure how long it takes for you to get up from the minute that you get up to the minute that I always know what time it is because I'm always measuring. Always. I know that this morning I got up and I started the car so it could be warm up at 3:33. I was out of the house at 3:57. I was at the gym at 4:04. I was out of the gym at 7:37. Well, I was done at 7:37. See what I'm saying? It's 9:13. So I'm always measuring and doing and knowing what time it is, because it keeps you focused. If you're measuring yourself and you're measuring your greatness all day, you're going to stay focused on your greatness. You're going to stay focused on beating the clock. What time is? How long did this take? How long did that take? Okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Then you go back and you see, okay, well, I am getting better. I'm losing weight here, I'm losing weight there, I'm losing inches. Oh, look at this. This is a big, okay, so what size is this now? Okay, ooh, my shoes are too big. I need to find, okay, so I went to a 14, now I need to be in a 13. Like, you're measuring it. It's all being measured, baby. So start measuring everything you do, starting with your food consumption. You will be surprised how much a serving size of anything is and how much you used to normally eat. It's all a mental game. I'm telling you, we got to get our minds right and get these keys to greatness. That's my time limit that I put on myself. So I'm going to get up out of here. I hope you got something from this. If you don't, it's short. Rewatch it. Get it again. We love you. And as always, I will see you tomorrow, and keep grinding.